The things that I love about Chilliwack the most is the fact that everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, there's beauty.
I love the climate down here and the really long growing weather for between the first and the last frost.
Farming in Chilliwack is just, there's probably no better place to farm, you know, looking at it across the country and other places. Well, I'm Josh Matzik from Westar Holsteins. Me and my dad farmed together for the last, well, he started the farm out in 2003. On the farm here, we're milking 100 cows right now on 2 robots. And then we've got our young stock, most of our young stock at home as well. What's unique about our farm here is kind of the small footprint and how many cows we're able to milk. We're very compact because we're dealing with you know, pipelines, property lines, and waterways. We've got our manure pits underneath. We were able to use an existing chicken barn and tie it in together, and doing so too, we were able to feed almost everything inside, and it's just very, very compact and efficient. I think the biggest reason I farm, I mean, obviously growing up on the farm with my dad, I think as a kid there's just no better way to grow up, and I'd obviously love to continue to do that and hopefully give that to my future family one day.
My name is Luana, and my ancestral name is Tatalamathlot, and I come from Sumas, and my ancestors are from Chiam and Musqueam. And I'd like to welcome you to the Sth'oqi Aquaculture Farm, owned by Sumas First Nation.
My name is Derek Cardux, and my position here is farm manager. We produce 6,000 pounds a week, so times 52 weeks in a year, that would be around over 300,000 pounds of tilapia produced at this farm per year. The uniqueness of our operation is the fact that there's only 2 fish farms here in the Lower Mainland that I know of. My passion with this farm is just seeing the growth and the potential in it. And I also use the fish wastewater to produce my own food in some of the other greenhouse bays that aren't getting used right now.
I'm Chris Bauer with Sumas First Nation Economic Development. I sit as chairman of the board. I think the biggest part is the food sustainability. If you notice, you know, especially with the fish industry, what's happening, like the stocks are depleting. And that's going to be a big issue for us, especially here in British Columbia. As time goes on, we're used to having fresh fish. So this is important. Like right now, it's tilapia that we have. It's actually one of the top sold fish within the world.
Potential here is phenomenal. It's like we can expand into different fish types, and we have the greenhouse happening here. We've got some unused acreage that could potentially be expanded into. We've looked at reusing the current waste products that come from the fish farm to expand into other sustainable methods of growing food and producing food.
My name's Vanessa Audie, and I grew up here on this farm alongside with my 2 sisters, Danielle and Mariah, and we are currently the ones operating the farm. We have been since 2020, but in 1999, my parents and their partners, Lloyd and Wendy Takama, started the first corn maze in Canada, and we're so honored to continue their legacy here in Chilliwack.
We are an experiential farm, so we grow a large variety of items. We start the season off with flowers and zinnias, sunflowers. This year we've also planted butternut squash, acorn squash, a whole bunch of different squashes, and then of course many varieties of pumpkins. We also have corn for silage, and we planted sweet corn so people can experience harvesting their own sweet corn as well.
Our farm is unique because it's actually quite a small space, and we've created and optimized the space in such a unique way.
At Greendale Acres, the thing we're most proud of is that we provide a space for people to touch agriculture and to call it their home as well. So many generations ago, everyone was connected to farms, and over the years we've lost that connection, and so when they come here, they feel like this farm is theirs as well, and we love that we can provide that space for people.